And we have to make little more effort. Happy Independence Day, David. Yes, happy Independence Day to every Indian. I'm half Indian and half US, but citizen here. So happy Independence Day. Thank you. So we have to make a little more effort to become a seeker. Why? Uh, I'm bringing the Karma Yoga to make you understand in day-to-day life. That is why it is taking some time. So so there are normally three problems our master speaks of, that you have been doing the practice, you have been listening to the teacher maybe for years. I told you, huh? At present, all the three Indians have been listening to me almost for 15, 20 years. So either the teacher is crazy or complete your sentence. Complete your sentence. Why should I say? So normally there are three fundamental problems we suffer in this journey, even after years and years of study, learning, doing the practice. The mind is not able to absorb deeper into meditation. So many years of study. Suffering continues. So we have to work on the mind. We have to realize this. We have to work on the mind. We have not to blame others. No, honey is not sparing a time, not giving me time, always disturbs. No, this will not work. This is the first problem. Second problem, that if you have been doing the practice for years together, honey, family, society, workplace, says, you see, look at this guy. He has been doing the practice, no change. People will make fun of you. Are you understanding that? People will definitely make fun of you, and then you will be frustrated. So I'm not able to convert my meditation state into the karma yoga, into my thought, into my speech, into my action. Majority of you might have heard last year, do you think I'm not a seeker? That proves that you are not a seeker. Why you are fighting with me? Are you seeing? Huh? You may remember, I don't want to name it, and you already know what I said. You see the in-depth understanding of this journey. And the third, you may say it's a bigger problem, not for me and not for the teachers in this Eastern wisdom. It sets a bad example to the traditional wisdom. Bring bad name to the teacher, teaching, knowledge. So we have to make a little more effort in all the three directions. I had a couple last year, and she said, my husband will change. I said, your husband is not attending any session, but if you change, your husband will definitely change. That I promise you. You bring about a change in your, that is the part of the karma yoga. I'm bringing that meditation into my daily living, into my thought, into my speech, into my action. And it happened after 7 or 8 months. She is a wonderful employee in some business, and gradually she realized that it is people are bringing People are setting a bad example on me because I have been doing the practice, but I am not able to change my behavior and attitude and expression in my daily life, at workplace, in the family, in relationship. Now ask yourself why it happens. Intellectual level, we got rid of raga and dvesha, means the likes and dislikes. From where the likes and dislike comes from, the impressions in the mind. Where the impression comes, the impressions are born out of my experiences. From where the experiences comes, the way I lived my life since my birth, the way I used to react. So there are millions of impressions. So why I said make little more effort means I have to remove this likes and dislikes that is causing attachment and detachment. I was just talking to Brandy just now. So I have to bring about a change. Now, you see the logical. Now, what is the way? Continuous listening and learning, continuous listening, learning, contemplation, and reflection. One day you will find the same situation enters in your life, and your mind says, okay, you have a bigger smile and you say, okay, leave it. No issue. No issue. That is the glimpse, that is a spark of awakening. It gives you the clarity. Oh, I'm not a guy, who remains attached on small things. Leave it. So that is the power of listening. That is why we say, I don't know, let me know it. Now see what happens in listening. We are going subtler and subtler. Are we doing karma yoga while listening? Yes. We are listening and learning, contemplating and reflecting, followed by the practice. Ego is not involved. And what is the desire? Desire for peace is there. Let that desire for peace and happiness be there. Ego is not involved. That is the power of listening, contemplation, reflection, attending the session. Remember those three problems, near and the dear ones whispers, so that you listen little bit, they point you out. Look at this guy. No? He has been doing meditation and no change, no change. So we are not concerned. It's bringing a bad name. So what happens? Because now in your family, in your relations, people will never practice meditation because they have seen you. You have set an example. I've been doing it for 20 years. No, it will not work. You are repeating 1 year of your experience with the same behavior and attitude for 19 years. That is why you are claiming you have 20 years of practice. It will not work. And that is why we share our experiences. Come out, share your experiences openly. Not happening. We will work on that. So you see that it is when you are in the session, ego is not involved, desire for peace is there. So let it be. Why? Because we are working on what we want. What is Eastern wisdom? It helps us to realize what we do not want, how to drop what we do not want. It helps us how to bring about a change and remove these three problems. Then I enjoy freedom, contentment, comfort, carefree. Eastern wisdom promises freedom. to a qualified seeker. I've been telling. And any human being can be qualified. Any human. It's not that, you are not selected in Ivy League colleges. You are not selected in MIT. There comes a human error. You see that Bill Gates didn't study where he is. Steve Jobs. Perhaps Steve Jobs also did not attend any MIT or any Ivy League colleges.